Well, it is the place all winter long to be. We're talking Lock 3 in Akron, ice skating. Archie the Snowman is there. Birthday girl Nicole is also there as well today. Happy birthday. And I'm sure this is a great way to spend this top of your day, right? Freezing.
You know what? It is the perfect way to celebrate. The only thing I need, Nat, I need a cup of hot cocoa. So maybe when I see you next, maybe you can just give me a cup of hot cocoa.
Yes.
But we are certainly enjoying the morning. And I will tell you, this cold air is kind of hitting us like a cold winter blast. But honestly, it is very appropriate because we are here in Akron at Lock 3 where Winter Blast is taking place. It is an event that has brought thousands upon thousands of visitors each year for over 20 years. Chris Griffith joining me once again. We talked about this earlier, all sorts of new and exciting things, but one of the things that keeps people coming back is the traditional side of this event. And Natalie just mentioned it, but we have Archie the Snowman. For people who maybe aren't familiar with Archie, explain his presence and why he's such an important part of the history here.
Archie is a longtime Akron resident. He visits us every winter season. So originally he was at Chapel Hill Mall. You know, unfortunately they closed, and we took up his residency here, and the kids love him. Families date back to the early 80s, know him, 70s, and that's why we have pictures on the wall here of all the different styles Archie has worn. And we're just excited to have him back this year so the kids can keep visiting with him.
Do you find that you have parents and grandparents that come back and they tell their kids and grandkids, like, I remember when Archie was in those stores?
Yes, every weekend we hear him talk to kids and they say, oh, my mom did or my dad did, and a lot of things is the color of his eyes. People always remember he used to have red eyes. Right now he has blue, but he can change them to whatever he wants. So
maybe it's the cool air.
It's changing his
eye color.
But
you know what? I think that's one of the special things, in particular too, about Winter Blast. We talk about traditions. We talk about memories. Being able to think about something like Archie the Snowman. But for this generation, being able to say, you know what? I went ice skating at Winter Blast, or I went on the bumper cars. That's really what this event is all about, isn't it?
Yes, for me, I grew up in Akron, and this wasn't here when I was a kid. So, now I bring my kids here, and, hopefully in 20 years, 30 years, they're talking about the times they spent here with me, and we grew as a family down here. And that's what I hope for everybody in Akron, that they're able to bring down and create those core memories.
We talked about this a little bit earlier too. You started right out of college, or as an intern. You've been here for 20 years. You've seen how this event, how this location has kind of evolved over time. What for you personally is your big hope in getting people to come down here, what they leave with?
I hope that they see what I see in the joy and the fun and the great atmosphere that downtown Akron provides for people. I think the hope is that people learn that there are more things to do than the ice rink, and that there's these great restaurants, there's the Children's Museum, the Art Museum, and all these things. In the summer we have all of our festivals and things on that end, so we're hopeful that we can keep growing those core memories with people and show that Akron is awake and happening.
Right. Now, I want to step inside here, not only because it's a little bit warmer, but also because this is just so beautiful. And these are some vignettes that people may also remember from their times of going to the malls.
We're in the basement building of the old O'Neill's shopping, department store. And a lot of these are from either O'Neill's or Polsky's, which were back in the day what brought Akron alive in the winter season. So we're excited to give that to people. You get to hear the kids now, you get to see them, and that's what it's about right there.
And that is one of my favorite parts, especially when you see the little kids come in here. There's nothing quite like seeing this through a child's eyes, slowing down, taking it all in, and really kind of recognizing what the season's all about.
Exactly. These are one of the oldest displays that we have, and for her it was a great memory and a great thing. So that's, that wasn't even planned. That was just, this is what we hope to bring to people in Akron.
So again, this Winter Blast extravaganza taking place Wednesdays through Sunday.
Yes.
And it's taking place up until President's Day, is that
President's Day of February. So you can visit our hours at lock3live.com and see when we're open. This is free. This is a place to come in and get warm after you've skated or ice bumper car.
And I think the big thing too, when you're making your plans, obviously you can be spontaneous about it, but plan ahead. That way you can make your reservations for all the activities you want to be a part of. Chris, I want to thank you so much.
No problem.
Happy holidays to you. This is one of those things you really should add to your list. So stick around because we have more New Day Cleveland after this break, and I am about to find a hot cocoa.